It's the 31st of March, it's the last day of the month, and that means it's time for this month's haul video. Now, we normally split it up into 3 categories: Gunpla, action figures and miscellaneous. I've got a lot of Gunpla to get through, no action figures, but a bit of miscellaneous, so I'm going to shove the miscellaneous in first. So without any further ado, let's move on to the first category and see what we've got. So the first thing in the miscellaneous category, you could kind of class as action figure, I suppose. It's the Mobile Suit in Action Skygrasper set. This is from the Gundam Seed Destiny Astray. This was a magazine exclusive item. Been fancying this one for a little while. It's the standard Skygrasper in a different colour, but it also comes with the Ale Strike backpack and a few other accessories. So happy to finally have that one in the collection. So sticking with the Gundam Seed theme, a follower on Instagram reached out to me and said, "Oh, I don't have any room for this, would you like it?" And I'd actually missed out on being able to get it a couple of times myself. So we have the Gundam Seed Freedom movie poster. This is from all the anime, so the English or the England reuse, UK release. So yeah, double-sided poster. Really happy to have that in the collection. I think personally I prefer that side. If I had to, I'd get 2 frames and have them both. But yeah, I think when I eventually do display it, I think that's the side that I'm going to have up. And then we move on to all the Sarugia stuff. Yes, I have become addicted once again. So the first things that I got off of Sarugia, I actually went and got a load of cutlery and dishes and all sorts this time. So got a couple of these plastic tumblers. These are the designs that you can have if my camera focuses there. I went and got myself the RX-78-2 and the Zaku 2. So we have a couple of the plastic tumblers. I also, if you'll excuse me, I forgot to take out the rubber wrap. I also got myself one of the little dishes. I've got myself the RX-78-2. I've got a few more of these in my wish list. I would have picked up the Zaku one at the same time, but it's actually a lot more expensive. So I went for the RX-78-2 dish. And then I also got myself a little glass. I'm not going to take it out because you won't be able to see it because it's really clear. But again, this was a full body Zaku. There was a Zaku head one, but again, it was almost twice the price. So I got myself a little Zaku glass. And I also got myself this little glass. I guess it's glass. It's more of a glass dish, I suppose. But it's got the mono eye of the Zoc on there. And obviously I'm a huge fan of the Zoc. So got myself that as well. And then lastly in the miscellaneous category, I saw a little Harrow in there for like £5. Don't know what the conversion rate is, but I thought, oh, for a fiver, I'll go for that. The box turned up and it's absolutely huge. And I thought, why is that? And then the Harrow is nearly as big as my head. So this is a Harrow plush. It's from Mobile Suit Gundam, some sort of promotion for Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn episode 7. And yeah, as I say, for a fiver, I was expecting like a little tiny thing like this big, but then the box turned up and it is this massive thing that is literally, it's the size of my head. I could become a Harrow. But yeah, got myself this cool little Harrow plush. Actually, one more thing that I just forgot. I also got myself this tiny little Zaku keychain as well. And then it's time to move on to the Gunpla. So as I alluded to last month, I got weapon set A from the SD series. I got weapon set B, so I decided to pick up weapon set A as well. And then I found this little thing as well. So it's from the Gundam Front Tokyo. So it's a little Gundam head mock-up. Unfortunately, like the chest piece there's come off, unfortunately, off the runner. But yeah, just a little runner of a Gundam head. I thought that was quite cool. It was only a couple of quid, so picked that up as well. And then we move on to all the Gunpla. So if you didn't know, I had to mention in a couple of my other videos, I actually got married last week on the Friday. So that means that I couldn't actually make it to MCM Comic Con London this year. I saw what show exclusives I was going to have, and I was actually able to find myself a few of them on Sarugia. Not all of them, but I was able to get a couple. And while I was there, I picked up some other stuff as well. So the things that they had at Comic Con were a couple of the petite guys. Obviously, you don't really see many of those for sale anymore. So the ones that I had at Comic Con that I was able to get myself from Sarugia was the Black Tri-Stars version and also the mass-produced version. So these are 2 little kits that I would have picked up when I was at Comic Con, but unfortunately I wasn't able to make it this year. I was able to get them from Sarugia instead. But while I was there, I got myself some other Bear Guy exclusives. So I was able to get myself the gold Bear Guy from the Gundam base, or sorry, petite Bear Guy. The silver one from the Gundam base. I was also able to get myself the Gundam base colour version, and I also found myself a petite guy in Trans Am colours as well. So all of those are a lot of the exclusive petite guys that you wouldn't normally be able to get very easily. And then continuing on with the Comic-Con theme, so one of the things that I didn't know they was actually going to have, but they did have, was the clear colour Gundam Beyond Global. As it so happened, I'd already picked one of those up anyway from Sarugia, so actually I would have got this at Comic-Con but found it anyway. I've been eyeing one of these up on eBay, but it was like 50 quid or something. I was like, I'm never going to pay that price. Came up on Sarugia for a cheap price. Don't know how much it was at Comic-Con because it wasn't actually listed, but I know it was for sale there. And then the last few kits from Sarugia, so I've got a couple more exclusives. I got myself the Build Burning Gundam Solid Clear from the Ichiban Kuji lottery. And I also got myself a double Haropla kit. So this is from the Gundam base. So in this one, you get a completely clear version and a white version. So these are meant for painting, but I just wanted to display them as they are. And then last but not least, the last few kits, well actually the first ones that I picked up this month, I got myself the trio. I got the Calamity Gundam, the Forbidden Gundam, and the Raider Gundam, all in high grade. So these actually eventually came over for sale in the UK, but when I picked them up at Sarugia, even after paying the like the finder's fee, whatever it's called, and having the free shipping offer, I actually saved myself about 20 odd quid or something compared to UK prices. So it's actually worthwhile picking those up from Sarugia in the end after all. So all that is left to say is thank you very much for watching. If you don't already, please consider following me. If you're watching on TikTok, the link tree is in my bio for other social medias. And if you're on YouTube, it is in the video description. Follow me on here, there, anywhere you want to. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll hopefully see you all very soon in the next video. Bye for now.